Tropics. Wow, what a run they have had, and Vijay, there's so many exciting things on the horizon for the Tropics. You know, off air we were talking a little bit about a new stadium that just starting construction at the Lake Myrtle Sports Complex in Auburndale, which has got to be exciting for you, and we'll get to that in a minute. But your schedule released this week. Tell us what that looks like.
Well, we're really excited to expand on our regular season championship last year and our playoff run, our first playoff experience. We will be opening our season the 18th of December at the RP Funding Center. We'll be playing Baltimore. We have a doubleheader that weekend, Baltimore and Utica. Was our opening season, I'm sorry, our home begins with Ontario on the 18th and 19th. We're really excited about this year and all the new players that we brought in. We brought in Taylor Bond. He's a great
Now, where'd
player.
he come from, by the way?
Came from San Diego. Great players, moving to Florida. He's on it for 3 years. We brought back Vic Moreligwe, who was in last year's shortened season with COVID from the Outlaws, so he signed with us, as well as backup keeper Brett Petracek. Not Petracek.
Need to speak a lot of foreign languages.
But then we brought, really the most important part was we re-signed our captain Victor Pereira for a 5-year deal, as well as our defensive captain Drew Ruggles, our goalie Hugo Silva, Ricardo Carvalho, one of our leading scorers a couple years ago, and Zach Reget. So we're really excited for this season. We've kind of brought everybody back and created on that core nucleus to hoping go and win the championship this year.
Yeah, wonderful. Sounds like some great guys you're bringing in to add to the roster from last year. You guys, I know you can speak a little bit about it, but I know, like you said, first year playoffs, and you guys deep run, regular season champions. Made the long trip. I believe it was out to California, right, for the championship?
That was for the outdoor.
That was outdoor.
Yes.
That was outdoor.
We were in KC.
Yes, but indoor, you know, had a great run last year, and like I said, added some great players to it. But talk a little bit. I was kind of going that way with indoor, outdoor Tropics. You know, some people see them at the RP Funding there and think, oh, that's the Tropics team, and that's all there is to the Tropics. But the Tropics brand is so much larger than just one indoor team, you know, with the outdoor team and everything else that you guys do. Just speak a little bit, you know, the difference between the two, and just how that plays out.
Well, as Marcus said, we're excited about the new stadium that has been brought to us for our outdoor team up at Lake Myrtle. We've had a great run the last 2 years in the UPSL. Last year was shortened because of COVID, but the year before that we won the national championship with our outdoors. And this year, led by JP Reyes, who's one of our indoor players as well, he coached well, along with Dr. Akavides, our owner, and they made a great run, and we ended up finishing third in nationals this year. Won regionals, won the state of Florida, got to go to LA and experience that trip, and the guys did a great job this year. We were really excited about that. Now we're getting ready for our indoor season. It's coming up, and we have a few players that play both ways. Drew Ruggles played outdoor as well as Victor Pereira for us, and we're really excited about bringing it back indoor and creating and increasing on that success and going forward.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's one of the things, you know, when you look at the schedule, a lot of are on the weekends. You know, and which is really a great thing, especially with kids in school, mom and dad's working, hopefully working, and you know, and it's got to be, as a business, that really has to be an advantage to you.
It is, and we're very grateful to the whole staff at the RP Funding Center for helping us get this set up and working with us the way they do. With our affiliate, the Lakeland Tropics Youth, it would be very difficult during the weekdays because they practice till 8, 9 o'clock in their competitive programs and in the rec programs, so it would be very difficult to have play games during the week and have anyone there.
Well, you mentioned the youth. If I can kind of expand that a little bit. A lot of people, 2 professional teams, UPSL?
Yes, United Premier Soccer League.
Brilliant Soccer League, okay. So you have indoor, you have outdoor. But people forget or either don't know that you have a youth component to this whole thing too. That it's sort of, from my perspective, a great way to give back to the community and grow, you know, just a great sport here in Polk County.
We've been very fortunate working with the Lakeland Youth. They're an affiliate of ours. and it's been amazing, the growth of the sport that's going on there under the director Owen Conlon and their expansion, and they've really done a great job putting everything together. And it helps us with our fan base, as well as you said, creating the whole goal Dr. Akavides has with Polk County is to expand soccer here. And that's why he's involved with the Tropics. And with the youth, that's just another perspective to get it out to the people and increase fans, as well as the growth of the sport in Polk County.
I mean, to me, it's a great model, because you take a look at the talent that's come out of Polk County, both in football and baseball. There's been a lot of money invested here in infrastructure, in coaching, and programs, and all of that type of stuff. And with soccer, you guys are just taking that to the next level. That's just that's fantastic.
We've been very fortunate with our coach Clay Roberts, also being the head coach of Southeastern University's men's soccer team. He's been able to bring in a lot of talent from his own team, and he does a magnificent job with our team and just getting the players to come in, because you got the Northeast, you got the Midwest, and you got the West, and we're kind of down here in Florida by ourselves. So to get everybody, everybody wants to move to Florida, but to get them all down here and get them traveling, he's done a magnificent job with this club in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, wonderful. Speak about I just seen yesterday actually. Kind of hit our ways, but for this year, tickets. Seen no tickets this year, or no cost for tickets, just parking only. But speak a little bit about that, what you guys have done with that front.
Well, you can get tickets at fltropics.com and get more information on that. But what we've done is this year is worked with our partners and our sponsors, such as the YMCA Central Florida, Bond Clinic, Advent Health, and we're rolling out what's called the Tropics Blitz, and basically it is all of our games for any general admission seating are complimentary, and all they have to do is purchase parking to get the tickets. So if you come in by yourself, you pay your parking, you go to the game, you can bring a car full of people or a bus, that's your choice. Our goal is to give back and get everybody out after all this COVID for the last couple of years, and get people out and enjoying, what Polk County has to offer in their sporting programs. So our goal this year is to fill that RP Funding Center with people and give out as many tickets, especially to our first responders and the people that gave back. We're trying to give back a little for the people that gave so much for us the last 2 years.
Oh, that's good.
Wonderful.
That's a good thing. When you go to the Tropics game, a lot of, especially indoor, people have. I'm going to not pick on indoor, but I'm going to use that as an example. It is so action-packed. It's different than outdoor. Talk a little bit about that.
My best example for it is, if you love hockey and the show, you'll love indoor, because it's fast-paced. You're not worrying about strategy as much as you are the experience. There's music playing. It's similar to what you would see at a Lightning game with a soccer ball. You get that experience, and it's the lights coming on and off when you score. It's a lot more thrilling. There's a lot more scoring. I find it's a great introduction to get people to become fans and then support our outdoor team. Where I've had a million people come up to me and say, my kid brought me here because he's part of the youth. I'm not a big soccer fan, but I love coming to indoor games. And before you know it, that person has transitioned to supporting our outdoor game. So it's been a great asset for the community as far as growing soccer, because it's a gateway. And truthfully, I think they should do more of it in the United States, because if you can enjoy this, you'll become a fan of a team. You'll start watching more outdoor and increasing it.
There's so much you guys have to offer. How can people get in touch, with you guys? Tell us your website, what's the best way to get in touch?
We're all over social media with our Facebook, Instagram.
Which is?
It's Florida Tropics.
Florida Tropics, okay.
And as well as, you can go to our website at fltropics.com.
fltropics.com.
And that has all the information, all our schedules, all the information where you can get tickets, and the whole package.
Super. Wonderful. It's just around, what did you say the first game was?
Our first home game is December 18th.
December 18th.
December 18th. Wow.
First Magic game in November, first Tropic game in December.
Week before Christmas.
Yep. It's all right there, all right there together.
And, and season tickets would be a great Christmas present too. You get a gift that keeps on giving.
This is true.
Hey, that's a fantastic thing. BJ, thanks so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate it, and I'm excited about watching the Tropics this year. Hopefully, another championship in your belt. But we will see, and Baltimore is your first game, right?
Yes,
you
sir.
travel to Baltimore?
Yes, sir.
Road game.
Yep, road back-to-back, Baltimore, then Utica, New York.
Okay, but then the 18th we're home.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we're going to see you real soon out on the, I was going to say the pitch. What a knucklehead.
Perfect. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Joel. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Hey, glad to have you guys.